Welcome to the Weekday Report for Friday, July 12th. I'm Tracy Pelishek. Here's a brief look at the news. More than 250 firefighters from numerous jurisdictions paid their respects Thursday to the family of fallen firefighter Tony Rose, a 23-year-old former Beach Park, Illinois resident who died last month while fighting a wildfire near Prescott, Arizona. Thursday's services at Congdon Funeral Home in Zion were attended by members of several Kenosha area departments. Rose's brother, Alexander Sperry, said the family appreciated the outpouring of support. Food Folks and Spokes kicked off in downtown Kenosha this morning. John Kordovich stopped by and filed this report.
They're back, the bike racers that is, at the annual Food Folks and Spokes Festival, which began this morning at Library Park. Organizers are hoping to attract about 400 of the speedsters during the all-day event. Races will continue on a loop around Library Square into the evening, with the championship heat coming after a kids' big wheel race at 5:30. That's the spokes part of the gathering. The food part involves numerous vendors set up in the park. And the folks, of course, are those who come down for the festivities, including entertainment throughout the day and evening. If you can't make it here and you want a feel for what's happening, go online to kenoshanews.com. A live webcam will be streaming the races all day. I'm John Kordovich, reporting for the Kenosha News.
Thanks, John. The pit bulls involved in last weekend's dog attack have been declared vicious by Kenosha County officials. A health department official said the decision was made Thursday. Vicious dogs may not be kept in the city of Kenosha, but other communities allow them with special licenses. The dog's owner, Donna Gardner, said she's looking for another place to live so she can keep her dogs. The real estate market in Kenosha County may be springing back to life. The monthly number of homes sold has again started cresting over 200, the first time that's happened since mid-2007. Mark Frisco, owner and broker at RE/MAX Elite and president of the South Shore Realtors Association, said his office sold more homes in the past 3 months than it did in the same period in 2006. Former Kenosha News editor Craig Swanson has reinvented himself as an author. Swanson, who retired in 2009, recently had his first book published. Something in the Air is a look at the evolution of rock and roll and American culture in 1965 and 66. Swanson's now working on a second book focusing on the civil rights movement in Selma, Alabama in 1965. A book signing featuring Swanson is scheduled for July 20th at Andrea's Gift Shop. Littering has helped make for an unsightly, unsavory mess in the Lincoln Park Lagoon. This week's Fix It feature looks into residents' complaints about floating garbage in the otherwise placid pond. A city park supervisor said staff have been busy with the 4th of July and other summer events, but that someone will be sent out to the park with a raft to remove the trash sometime next week. What's trending today? The House of Representatives has yet to act on a comprehensive immigration reform bill, one of its major agenda items for the summer. The delay comes amid disagreement among Republicans over a Senate-backed plan to create a path to citizenship for those already in the U.S. illegally. Do you think Congress will be able to reach an ultimate agreement? Tell us on our Facebook page. Up next is Kathy Troher with a look at Saturday's Four Seasons Garden Walk.
Six private gardens, all on one self-guided tour. That's the idea behind the Four Seasons Garden Club's annual Secret Garden Walk. Among the glorious gardens on this year's walk are the one cultivated by Randy Potter and his fiancée Rosalind Knopf. Highlights there include a koi pond and an Asian-themed fruit and vegetable garden with its own lily and lotus pond. And there's a lovely arbor drawing visitors in. Also on the walk is the garden of Dennis and Maureen Glynn. When they bought their home in 1985, it was bordered on the east and west by rows of enormous evergreens. But things definitely have changed, and the transformation enthralls visitors. The garden walk is from 9 to 3 on Saturday, and you can start at any house along the route. Tickets are $8 in advance and $10 the day of the tour. Children 12 and younger can tag along at no charge. Here's a list of where you can purchase tickets. For the Kenosha News, I'm Kathy Troher.
Thanks, Kathy. Now here are a couple of stories we're working on. A county board committee is talking about a possible expansion of Brookside Care Center. Deneen Smith is checking into this. And former Olympian and TV commentator Summer Sanders is appearing this afternoon at the Recplex in Pleasant Prairie. Bill Guida will be there. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Tracy Polishek with the Weekday Report.